And ooh, everyone leveled up. Okay, and so what do we have as spells? So you have this. Yes. So time confusion. Confuse a group of creatures, causing them to attack at random. Wander around aimlessly. Teleport yourself. No, I don't care about that. Snap an ally out of any stun. Difficult terrain can slow them down, and they can be magically paralyzed or restrained. Turn a creature invisible. Attacks against it have disadvantage. It attacks with advantage. Polymorph. For in death. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this one because I like this one. Confuse a group of creatures for 3 turns. Okay, and as spells, so we're gonna go with AoEs, and we're gonna use, actually we're gonna use here, I want to use this one because he has this too. Okay, and I want to get rid of this one because the fear, we already have this spell, which is pretty much the same. Hostile targets drop everything, so on, so on. That's kind of like confused. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah, confirm. Okay. And you, ooh, 52. And what do you have? So what do you have here? Banishment. Temporarily banish your target to another plane of existence. So what is this banish? Banish from this plane of existence. Can be targeted, can move or take actions, bonus actions or reactions. Why would I use this one? Because even the enemy can't be targeted. That's weird. This is a weird one. I don't know. And this one is Death Ward. Protect the creature from death. The next time damage would reduce it to 0 hit points. It remains conscious with 1 hit point left. Ooh, okay, this is not bad. Freedom of movement. Snap an ally out of any stun. Difficult terrain. Yep. And this one is Guardian of Faith. Call forth a divine guardian that attacks nearby enemies every time it deals. Oh, this is tough. This is tough one. And yeah, transform a creature into a harmless sheep. Dimension door. Yeah, teleport. Yeah. So I don't care about this one. Yeah, I don't care about this. And instead, yeah, let's use this one. Yeah, because this one is almost like the spirit guardians, and this one is a guardian of faith. Yeah. And everything else should be okay. Okay. And you, what you have? Superiority dice 1. Your superiority dice are d8s. You have 1. Ooh, so we have some special dices. Okay. Can be regained after 1 short or long rest. Okay. And we have maneuvers. Ooh, okay. So it says direct an ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on their next turn to make a weapon attack. Okay. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly forces the target to drop the weapons they are. Ooh, this is tough. Do you know how strong it is to get an enemy to drop its weapon? For this one, distract your target, giving your allies advantage. Evasive footwork. You can evade attacks by imposing, okay? Fainting attack. You can use both your action and bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage. Goading attack. Deal an additional 1d8 and attempt to goad the target into attacking you. Nope. This is like provoke. Maneuvering. Spend the superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage. On hit, select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. Kind of. Menacing attacks. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly frightens the target. Okay, so this is also tough. Pushing attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly pushes the target back. Okay. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expand a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8 damage. Spend the superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional... Yeah, so damage... We are talking about 1d8 damage only. What I like about this one, for example, this one. So this one, 1d8 damage and maybe frightens. And frightened enemies are also powerful and also disarming. I like this one because it's gonna potentially drop the weapon. Ooh, look at that. Okay. And 67 and everything. Ooh. $75. Look at you. Okay. Feral instinct. You have honed your instincts to the utmost degree. You gain a +1 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. Okay. That's cool. And you're 75. That's a ton. Okay, and oh my god, we have to loot. Yeah, we're gonna use Carla because
Let's see what we have here.
No, Carla. Not Shadow. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, these ones are the vestige. Okay, I so wanna listen to this.
You glimpse a young harper on the eve of battle against Thorm long ago. He and his comrades toast each other in last light.
Oh, I don't know. For whatever reason, listening to this vestige hits hard. Okay, and
Let's ride.
because it basically shows that all those ghosts were actually humans in the past. And these are their memories.
Thoughts of baby names. She did not wish for her firstborn to be named after her mother-in-law. Maldred. Ugh.
Okay, yeah, loot here. Yeah, we fought hard for this one. We're gonna loot. Okay, so these are empty. Vestige, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go like this. Ooh, this one is the... Okay, the ones we threw there. Let's see if we can loot. Ah, this one is empty. Like this. Oh, let's listen to this one too.
Desperate prayers to Saluna echoing from the past. They did not save him.
Okay, and... Ooh. Ooh, rotten. Yeah, can we... Oh, yeah, okay. And that's it? Okay, here. I mean, a few of them, I literally threw them into the lake. I doubt we can loot their bodies anymore. And what else? Yeah, this one, the creeper. Raven. Yes. Okay, we have here this. Come on, pilgrim. Ooh, we have a backpack here. Would you look at that? Which is empty, of course. And this? Yeah, we're gonna go like this and eventually we're gonna finish. But, ooh, get to work. Come on. And ooh, that's a lot. It's a lot of loot. And we're gonna go and we're gonna sell all that stuff. Ooh, when Carla is encumbered, you realize you have a lot. And ooh, let's listen to this one.
A faded memory of a boy and girl sharing their first kiss. Your own heart almost flutters in tune with theirs.
Okay. And yeah, this. I think it's heavily encumbered. Can you move? Oh, you still move. That's good. Oh, here. Yeah. 2 more. 3 actually. What? Oh, you cannot anymore. Then you.
Still alive.
Yeah, Rel,
So that's
come on.
progress.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, look
Anything of use?
at this one too. And oh, here is another one.
You sense a fading echo of the person who once was, a dockhand. He did not ask for this.
Okay. But someone is here. Oh, this one. Okay, we're gonna come to you. Because I've heard you.
How's the barricade coming?
Yeah, let's.
Through.
Yeah, sell.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Okay, yeah, let's see your wares. And yeah. Ooh, oh my god, do you have money, by the way? Oh, you are almost broke. Okay. Okay, and we have anything? Oh, this one's. Okay, yeah, send to Rel. Okay, and what else? I think that should do it. Yeah, good enough.
Take care now.
Okay, and we had this book here, so what is it? This letter that we picked. I need a Shadow Mastiff alive and intact. If that is not the case, the second half of your payment shall be forfeit upon your return to Baldur's Gate. I have generously paid a large amount of gold in advance and have supplied all the necessaries you shall require to see this endeavor done correctly. They say you are unmatched as a poacher. For your sake, I hope that is not an exaggeration. And let's read this one. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's edit 2 wares. This one. Okay, and by type, that should be okay. And also, we're gonna have to arrange here a little bit. Okay, and I also rearranged here all these ones because look how many she has.
Too dark to tell.
I rearranged here level 1, 2, 3, 4, class actions, everything.
Assume nothing.
I mean, they have a ton.
Not reaction.
And Lazelle has these ones. The dice ones, superiority dice ones. Yeah, I mean,
These things have stayed interesting.
slowly, they have a ton of stuff. So yeah, let's go to the camp. We need to go talk with Halsin.
Time to press ahead.
Where is he? He should be here. Come. Okay, here.
Very well.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
So tell me how I can help. Can it be undone? How do you know this? Yeah, tell me how I can help.
It's both simple and not. We need to find Thaniel's missing half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
Any ideas on how to find this missing half? You're sending me to look for a needle in a haystack in the dark. Once Thaniel's essence is found, what then? I met a sort of shadow child before, a little boy named Olivier. Ooh, I knew it. I knew that cannot be the end of Olivier's story. Ooh, I knew it. Okay, around 10 years age.
And you saw this boy yourself? That can't be a coincidence. But we need to be sure. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side.
Okay, alright, leave it to me. Yeah.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word.
Okay, join me. I'm at sort of a shot. Yeah, this is Olivier's. Yeah, join me.
There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another, then I can join you.
Ooh, oh, actually, no. I'll be back.
I look forward to it.
Okay, yeah, and yeah, let's go and rest. Yeah, but I'm so glad. Maybe we're gonna get now the answers to Olivier's story.
I never met a skeleton before. Are you,
What?
you know, dead?
Ooh, Arabella.
A skeleton. I am neither dead nor undead, neither alive nor
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
Ooh, okay, I haven't found your parents just yet.
Well, hurry. They gotta be somewhere, and I don't want them worrying. Then I'll teach you to conjure those vines.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, sure. Then, yeah, let's go and sleep.
Better not be cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Can I touch your
Yep.
no.
Okay, and yeah. Oh,
Finally they stir. True adventurers get up with a lark, I always say. But if there are larks to be found in these lands, well, they must fancy themselves akin to nightingales. Come, come, up you both stand. I, for one, am dying to find out what's for breakfast.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale, where is your decorum? I suppose we could part with a few of our rations. I'm not in the habit of taking in vagabonds. Yeah, Gale, where is your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
So you were sent here as an actual divine messenger? What message and what charge could that be? Speak fast, and for none of this pertains to me. Yeah, you were sent here as an actual divine messenger?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. And I trust you've told your fellow traveler here the nature of your ills.
I can't say that so far I've volunteered the entire truth.
Do you mean to say you've never bothered to disclose how dangerous you are?
Not in so many words. No.
Then you two have much to discuss after I'll have taken my leave. In short, Gale, through his own doing, has become a living explosive that could wipe from this world this very gathering, and much more besides. For his folly, Mystra forsook him. But now she has decreed he is to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
So if the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention. It sounds like the most insidious of evils was actually Gale all along. No. If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone? You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps? Oh yeah.
Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Oh, okay. Gale alone? How so? Mystra is mistaken. I would be the Absolute's destroyer. Oh yeah.
I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The orb.
What?
Precisely. That which renders him so dangerous is an orb of Netherese origin that is buried within his chest. And that, Gale, is how we arrive at the heart of my directive. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
So that's monstrous. You are tasking him to kill himself. Say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this. We'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale. No. That's monstrous. You are tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. but it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistraril Italion thras annas dithra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Ooh, on my honor, it shall be done. It is still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way. I'm not his keeper, and I do not accept your charge. Yeah, there is still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the skies-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around.
Oh, no. I want to go back, talk with Gale. Yeah, I want to talk to Gale. Yeah, come back. Yeah. I want to talk about what just happened.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. You have questions for me? And I promise I have answers.
Okay, so, yeah, what's this orb Elminster was talking about?
Ah. Well, that's a rather long and complicated story. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Oh, are you telling me you made love to a goddess? Bold, if you would dare to reduce a goddess to their muse. I don't believe a word of what... Yeah, are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
So how exactly did you try to cross those boundaries? You thought you knew better than Mystra. You're more fool than I thought. How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Oh no, I'm intrigued. I want you to tell me everything.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
So, what was the answer to that question? I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then. Yeah, let's go with this. I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
So yank your hand away. How are you still alive? Gods, why you show me this? All this time I've been traveling with a monster. No. Yeah. How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Okay, go on. You will die. I don't think I want to hear it. Yeah, go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Ooh.
Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern. Not until I meet the heart of the Absolute, whatever that is.
Ooh, so now everything makes total sense. So that's why you need all those magic things to consume the magic things. Because you need to feed that orb inside you, otherwise it's gonna go boom. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so this was very interesting. So let's see how...
There's work to do.
Yeah, no one needs to rest. Okay, but I'm glad I did this.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's more where that came from.
Yeah, and let's go to this lady that was yelling here. I think she was here. Yeah, I think she was here, near that river. Because I've heard her. crying for help or something like that during the fight. Yeah, she was here. This one.
I need
Bex.
a quick word.
Please, I just want to be alone.
I think I know you. Ooh, okay, you ought to be careful. There are dangerous people about. I remember you, Bex, right? Yeah, where is your man?
Gone? Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love... Dennis... Martin Dor, Roshan.
Okay, how did you manage to get away? You think he's dead? It sounds like he meant a lot to you. So what you are saying is you save yourself and left your soulmate to die? No. Yeah, how did you manage to... No, it sounds like he meant a lot to you.
Everything. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
So is there anything I can do to help?
Not unless you can bring him back. Can you?
Oh, I'll find Dennis and bring him back to you. I'll do my best to find him, but I can't promise anything. From what I've heard, they have probably killed and eaten him. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll find Dennis and bring him back to you.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
Ooh.
Dennis?
Okay. Yeah, so let's go here. Let's go back to Olivier.